In a March interview with Business Insider, Cathie Woods came out and said that she has expressed positive interest and that her company ARK Invest is looking into NIO. You know what you could look into? You can look into hitting that sub button. We got 75% of you guys watching these videos aren't even subbed to the channel yet. If you guys want to stay up to date on everything NIO, anything stock market news related, any of that good stuff, hit that sub button. It's the best way to support the channel and the best way to get all that news and updated information. Also, we got links in the description for the Patreon if you guys want to hop over there, get into the Discord, you know, all that stuff over there. But again, Cathie Woods did express her interest in NIO, and I think this is massive. This could be huge for NIO if ARK Invest buys into NIO like they are into Tesla, because we all know they're massive bulls on Tesla, like huge bulls. You know, they put out the $3,000 price rating in the next 5 years by 2025, and like, which is ridiculous compared to where we're at now. Could you imagine if they buy into NIO and they're like, yo, we see NIO going to $3,000? Like,
I mean, she wasn't wrong about her first price target of Tesla back, before the split. She said it was going to go to 4,000, and now, technically it is over 4,000. Everyone thought she was nuts when she did that, and now that's why everyone follows her like crazy. So if she buys NIO, all the people following her just gonna snatch up NIO as well.
Oh, dude, that would be the day for all of us diamond hands over here, just holding on to this stock like it's life support, dude. All of us over here, man, we just cannot catch a break. Tell you what, but I'm telling you what, if they buy up NIO, dude, it'd be massive. I can't even begin to explain. In the interview, she said, I have been very impressed by China's focus on the electric vehicles, both for the environmental point and the point of the technology view. So, I think...
China's over there killing it with the EV stuff.
Slaughtering it. And she didn't say exactly like, hey, I'm going to buy NIO, but she also went on and stated that her team was looking at NIO and other Chinese EV companies, including XPeng and AutoX. So, does that mean she's going to buy NIO? We don't know, but it would be one hell of a
she's
time.
Looking into it, right? She's looking into it, which is better than where we were at. So,
oh my god, I can't even imagine. But that I think eventually she's going to be into. I know there has been other reports and other rumors and stuff that I've heard this multiple times. So it sounds like this could be a real thing. It's just a matter of when. I think maybe once they start to expand into Europe and they kind of get more traction, I think it'll catch the eye of of ARK Invest, and maybe they'll throw some razzle dazzle at it. Yeah,
and we're gonna have a video coming out here shortly about some more news about Europe as well. Right, with NIO and release some more news. But yeah, I mean, like I said, China's killing the game with the EV stuff. Like they already have 500,000 charging stations, and they want to do chargers, I guess, not charging stations, but they want to do over 1 million like in the next few years. And us over here in the US, we want to get to 500,000 in the next 3 years or 5 years,
right?
So we're way
2030 or something ridiculous.
So we're way behind the game. So I mean it's crazy to say, but China is killing it over there with trying to get everyone to be on the EV train pretty much. Right. So, talking about other big institutions that own NIO. So there's approximately 544 institutions that own shares of NIO, which is that's massive. That's right. It's a lot of big companies owning NIO.
Well, considering the amount of proportion that they own is almost unhealthy.
Yeah. Right. With about 14 of those shareholders included NIO stock as a top 10 holding in their portfolios. So out of the 544, institutions, 10 of those have it as their top 10, or 14 of those has it as their top 10. Institutional investors own about 30.7 of all NIO shares, which is, that's, to me, that is big, right? So some of the top dogs, there's Original Wish owns 174.5 million shares of NIO, which is nuts. 10 Cent Holdings owns 164.2 million. Bailey Gifford and Company owns 107.9. BlackRock's a big guy. They own 61.5.
Which they're just as big as ARK. Like BlackRock is
Yeah,
just as big as ARK, so for them to be in it and not ARK, I think
right, and have 61.5 million.
Right.
And the last big guy of my list is Vanguard, and they own 39.7. And they just recently, in the past, I believe, month or so, they've been really loading up like crazy, like millions, putting it into their mutual funds and ETFs and stuff. So, yeah, I mean that's a whole lot of shares.
Yeah, man. that's a little, it's a lot, and it just makes you think that like at any time, like these institutions could sell and it's going to drastically drop the stock price, or they could buy up and it's going to go up.
Right. Yeah, so, I don't think they're going to sell. I mean,
right.
The market kind of sucks right now, and NIO's down, and we've talked about it before that the stock doesn't really represent the company. It's just the market is terrible. So if you're out there thinking that NIO is trash, well, I mean, 30% of NIO is owned by big institutions, so they know what they're doing.
Right, yeah. And they were not going to be putting their money in things that are going to cause them to lose the money. So that's for all the smooth brains out there that think NIO's dead and dog water. Keep it real with you guys. There it is. You got all these big institutions buying it up. They're not going to be losing their own money. They're not dumb. They're not dumb.
This is the perfect time to buy.
Right. And speaking of the stock itself, we look at the stock right now. It is about 245 here on the eastern seaboard of these United States. And NIO is honestly, it's actually positive right now. Let's see if it holds positive. It seems to have been hitting this 3670 resistance line right here. It's bounced off it like 3 times, so 4 times actually. So it's actually above it right now. So we'll see if it see if it passes and holds. But we did hit 3782 on the day, so I'm kind of hoping NIO just goes back up. But we'll have to keep an eye on it. And when we were talking through the video, I wanted to also show this stock chart as well. And it's still NIO. I still think NIO is at a fantastic buy point. We're still below 50 on the RSI index. We're still below the 50-day moving average. But that's to be expected because NIO's obviously been just well below, but beforehand, it would bounce off that 50-day moving average, which is what you wanted to see. And then down here on the full STO, again, below the 50, which is, you kind of want to see them all hang around 50. And the fact that we're below all of that tells me NIO's still way undersold. And, me personally, I'm buying up because I think this is going to be, by the end of the year, anywhere between $70 and $80. And from where we're at now, I'm doubling my money, if not more. And I'm going to take that from where it is. So
yeah, and we've said this before. I know you think it's going to take a catalyst like the earnings that are coming up at the end of this month.
Right.
I think it's just gonna take like it's gonna have to be a whole market thing. Like the chip shortage stuff, you're gonna have to get some good news about that.
Yeah, I mean,
so it might be a little bit longer, but I mean, who knows? We'll see.
Right.
But I mean, they're gonna kill their earnings either way, no matter if the stock goes up or down. It shouldn't really matter if you're holding this long term because that will just tell you that they are going in the right direction.
Right.
They're doing everything they need to do to keep on growing.
And I think they will. I think they will. I think they're gonna kill their earnings, and it's gonna be. Yeah. I think it's gonna be a good day. Like you said, whether the stock goes up or down, it's hard to tell. We're just gonna have to watch. It could be a bad market day, and the whole market just sucks, and NIO doesn't go up because of that. It's like I said, it's a whole market thing. We're gonna need a whole correction just to get out of this slump, and that's what we're hoping for. So
Yeah, I mean, when all this correction stuff started, I think Lee put out their earnings, their Q4 earnings.
Yep.
And they were down like 10% or something that day.
Yeah, they beat it too. They crushed it.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter what news they put out. If the market's crap, the stock's gonna reflect that. It's gonna do the same thing. It's gonna go down. So
exactly,
just gotta hold out for some good news. And that's with the market in general. So.
And that's what we're doing over here. But that's going to wrap up this video. If you guys like this kind of content, hit that like, share, notification bell, all that good stuff. It really helps support the channel. Again, we're trying to hit 4,000 subs by the end of the month. We only got like 10 days left. So really smash that sub button if you're not subbed yet. Again, links in the description for the Patreon if you guys want to hop into all that stuff over there, get you access to our Discord and the portfolios that we have over there. But again, thank you guys so much for all the support, and we'll see you guys in the next video.